With each passing day, life has newer things to teach us. And the best way to learn is to experience it and retain our understanding of people, places, and culture. Experiential learning is a very comprehensive form of learning that enhances the learner's understanding and retention. This is what the Institute of Experiential Learning in Excel specializes in.
There are many ways in which you can learn. Basically, learning happens through sensory input. Traditional learning, like reading from a book or watching a film, uses a few of your senses. It uses your eyesight or sound. But when you experience something, you're usually using all of your senses, or at least most of them. The learning experience in such a situation is extremely powerful. It leaves an indelible impact, an indelible kinesthetic imprint on the mind. Some of these experiences remain with you for your entire life.
Coming into direct contact with exotic cultures has been the oldest and the most powerful way of learning. To be physically present and experience the rituals adds a lot more to the human mind's understanding, and the impact these encounters have stays forever.
The world of experiential learning is a very large one. The kind of experiences that one can have is limitless. Once an experiential learner comes along with the institute on any of these experiences, an entire new world opens up for the learner, which is far beyond any kind of expectations. We have a lot of questions coming from learners on how is the experience going to be and what are we going to feel, and we share with them a lot of details about the experience also. But nothing actually really captures being on that experience itself. And I think that is what the learner takes away the most. We have learners coming to us at the end of a cave exploration program and telling us that how mind-blowing it was to them. And no matter how many pictures they had seen about it, or no matter how much they had read about it, nothing was like the actual experience itself.
Learners have also found that ground reality in several cases is contradictory to what they have read online and otherwise. While some are pleasantly surprised, those who go investigating current affairs more often than not return taken aback.
Shauli, Maitri and I went to Kasargod to make a documentary on endosulfan poisoning. Even before we went there, we did our research online and we read a lot of articles, but the fact varied. So only after we went there and we spoke to the victims and their family members, and we also spoke to people from the NGO called Punjri Club, they helped us a lot, and we realized that the entire picture was totally different.
Yesterday we had gone to this place called to watch the Tayyam show, and it was the first time I ever saw something like that. It was very, intimidating, scary for us because of the Vesha that they take over, and they're in a trance, and it's like as if they're possessed or something.
After having been a part of several such trips, it is an experience in itself to witness reactions. Traveling with new people, even if to the same places, helps the experientialists look at it with a new perspective each time. Later, they conduct reflection sessions when the learners open up and explain what they had expected and what they found.
The feeling is when they say, wow, it really gives a high. So they've actually learned something. I think that is the greatest takeaway for me, and at the end of the day, I go back home happy with a smile.
Our programs, we make them observe different things, the smallest of things, the smallest of probably a color, the slightest of probably a taste, some sounds and all of that. All really slight, minute things that add and enrich the experience. The trainers are one side aside. The trainers are aside, all right? But the participants, they just go woo during the reflection sessions, because the experience they had there was fascinating in itself. And in the reflection session, we kind of exaggerate the experience far beyond what it was, and that's just magnificent. Even to just look at their faces, go and to look at their face, go, damn, I didn't see that, and I missed this, and whoa, there's so much to learn from here. It's just fascinating. And as a trainer coming back here, it's just like, I feel all grown up and all of that, like a teacher, and I go, yes.
Man's curiosity and quest for knowledge have always driven him to explore the unknown. Today, experiential learning has fired our imagination and inspired us to dream at this level. It has become a crucial tool in widening our horizons and achieving the unattainable. This is indeed the most valuable form of learning.